Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag serimizin yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Bölümlere hız kesmeden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. En son beyin kafayı yemişti. Şimdi onu bulmaya gidiyoruz. Bakalım çatlak nereye gitmiş.
Come, let us drink it while we have breath. And he that will his health denies. Down among down among down, down among the dead men, that's him. Go dance with the fishermen and the dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me, and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mine make one more
Öldüremedim ya.
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness! Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive!
I mean you no harm, you corker.
Sonunda.
Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
God, I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stop filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Yeah. Vane! Face me, man!
Lan ne böyle ya?
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to! I'll flush you out! Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway!
Bu salak mı ya?
You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means. I see you coming, Kerr. I see you plain and clear.
Ay anasını ya.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly mug.
Bu adam mal mı ya?
You can't hide, Kenway.
Oh be sündüm.
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Nancy boy, you only done half the fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Horner Gold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Şu gemimizi bir tamir edecek ya.
What have you been eating today, then?
Allah Allah. Gemimi kimseye vermem aga.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Loose and trip!
İyi, tam korsan oldum anasını. Instant. Bu da güzelmiş lan.
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Nerede bu ya?
Right, stop.
I'm gone. Home. Get home.
It's not worth my skin. Run!
I'm leaving. I'm gone. Home.
Oh, rouse yourself! Around to see how this ends.
Son anda yetişemedim ki ya. Yetişemedim ki. Abi hemen de zil çalıyorlar ya. Lan adamın dibine gelmişim ya. Şaka gibi değil mi? Şaka gibi ya.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the Observatory's first subject. Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be the last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
They're paying quite well still. My big concern is to find what we have.
Come down slightly. I suppose on account of the rate of free enterprise being encouraged.
The winds have been favourable, but as always when Mother Nature's involved,
Uykum geldi ya. Oyun oyuna bitmiyor vallahi. Assassin's Creed serisini bitiremedim gitti ya.
Grandmaster, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you done?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Africa? By God.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making such a journey.
Slave galley?
Ya abi 2 saat öldüremiyorum ki 2 saat.
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Please do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I ask you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow naturally, efficiently.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Oh be.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Hemen rahat ol, geliyorum. Abi şov yaptım ya. Yep. Geliyorum oğlum, eceliniz geliyor, bekleyin. Yakalayabilirsiniz, yakalayın.
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
More enemy sail, sir! Fire! There's sir! Good shot of the ease off the wind! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Well placed up there! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Keep on for cannon range! Fire! All exposed! Take the shot, sir! Fire!
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah. I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Only what you can carry, maggots. We're not waiting on no one. Got some muscle in that muscle we're leaving behind.
Gel buraya gel buraya.
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
Ailemiz yok kardeş.
In honest service, there are thin commons, low wages, yet as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, aye then, I'll be your bloody captain. Yeah! For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh. You flatter me with your persistence.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Karizma.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. But what is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. And an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Otel. Yakınız aslında. Hem de. Neredeyiz? Yakınız ya.
Close down! Man your sheets!
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me.
Bearing hard for cliffs, Captain.
To see Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys,
He's hauling in! Get off the wind!
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown.
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets!
She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know. Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo? Row, boys, row, boys, row. Some I stow forward and some I stow after. 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Way high, Miss Sally Brown. Oh, way high, and up she rises. Row, boys, row, way high, and the blocks is different sizes. Way high, Miss Sally Brown. Oh, one more pull, don't you hear the mate a-bawling? Row, boys, row. One more pull, that's the end of our hauling. Way high, Miss Sally Brown. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Batırırım da neyse.
Ah, Captain Kenway. Shall we use your ship for this next scheme or mine?
I'd first hear the details before deciding.
Oh, it's a small gambit. This fount of information has just told me that a nearby galleon contains the treasure I seek. For his sake, I hope he's right.
You've thought this plan through?
Indeed. Using this man, we'll acquire a Portuguese flag, which will get us as close to our target as possible. It's a very simple idea, if you follow my orders to the letter.
The jackdaw, then.
Excellent.
We're underway, Roberts. So what's your plan?
The flagship of this fleet is transporting a valuable treasure in a large chest. Crystal phials filled with blood. You may remember.
We're chasing drams of blood. Is that all?
I asked you to follow my instructions to the letter, Captain, but I did not give you leave to question why. I want those blood vials intact, and if that does not happen, we part as enemies. Do you understand?
I'll try to, aye. Clue up, short and sail. Trim to, catch the wind. Ease the trim, left tops. More sail, all we've got.
There's the thing for us, Captain. You see that ship here? You'll need its flag for this ruse to work.
If I can steal that flag without disturbing so much as a flea, I'll do it.
By all means, try.
Oh, Salvador! Que Deus abençoe ao rei Monroe.
Que Deus o guarde e proteja, senhor. Como se encontra nesta noite tão formosa?
Tudo bem, obrigado. Só pequenos aceitos entre notas que eu estou em boa forma. Está tudo em ordem por este lado?
Sim, senhor. Tudo em ordem, senhor. Estamos apenas à espera que o nosso navio almirante seja reabastecido antes de zarpar. Ah! E julgo que um dos nossos navios mercantes da nossa frota necessita de um novo mastro. Há homens em terra neste momento em busca de uma árvore que sirva de tal propósito.
Düştük mü?
Got the flag?
Aye, and we're flying it now. This should do nicely.
Constant sail. Loose this. I'll keep my distance. Slow and steady.
Aye. The flag we stole won't protect us from eyes that pry too long.
Por favor, senhor. Imploro-lhe que considere aquilo que está prestes a fazer.
Now é possível.
What's he whinging about?
He's not whinging. He's ecstatic.
Come off the wind, son.
Evet sevgili dostlar, videoyu burada sonlandırıyorum. Bir sonraki görevlerde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Sağlıcakla kalın.